Hi everyone, this is Isaac. In this video, we will continue to build our own animation. Now let's remove the original shimmer, then go to Annotations, Shapes to drag a rectangle to canvas. Please note that some shapes have shadows by default. If you don't like it, select the shape on timeline, click the little triangle, and then delete the shadow. We'll pull the shape out of canvas a little bit for future convenience, and then stretch it to a position you prefer. This is the foundation of all changes we make later. Now change its color to white. And then we can add animation. Let's go to Animations and drag Custom to Timeline. But if we play it now, nothing happens. Because we still need to tell Camtasia what kinds of motion we need. Each arrow represents a motion. So to define a motion in Camtasia means to define an arrow's tail and head, which means the beginning and ending of a motion. The head, which is the ending, is now selected, and the white rectangle is at its full length. This is exactly what we want. It means when the motion ends, the rectangle will look like this. And then click on the tail. Stretch the right edge to the left. By doing this, we are telling Camtasia that at the beginning of the motion, the rectangle should look like this. Now play again. Our first animation is simply and nicely done. But you may have meanwhile noticed the rectangle was bouncing when playing. To fix this, right-click on the arrow, select Enable Easing and then Linear. If you think the motion is too fast, stretch the arrow. The motion will slow down. The longer, the slower. The shorter, the faster. Or you can drag the arrow to the right, so that the appearance of the rectangle will be delayed. So this is the first motion of our animation. Now let's continue to add others. Let's add the second rectangle, the green one. In the future, we can copy from the first one to save time, but I will not do so for now, as we are still learning. Nothing too different except the position of its arrow. This means green will appear later than white. Let's continue to add blue and lighter blue. The speed of lighter blue should be slower, so we need to stretch its arrow. Finally, the text on the top. We won't jet the text out of canvas because its motion style is different from the shapes. This time we go to Behaviors and jet fade to each timeline. A fade in and fade out effect will be added automatically. But the text is not supposed to show up so early. Let's squeeze its timeline to the right. Now it fades in along with the lighter blue. This is the first part of the animation, about how shapes moving in. In next section, we will see how to move them out. Again, add some custom animations, but this time we will define heads of the arrows, which is the ending of a motion. Let's select the head and drag the rectangle's right edge to the left until it snaps to canvas. With these two arrows, the rectangle will grow from left to the right and return back to the left. And don't forget to go to Enable Easing and select Linear. And please note the precision of these new arrows. They are different from the previous ones. The rule is first come, last go. Last come, first go. Easily done. Feel free to fine-tune the length and position of any elements on the timeline. Rectangles, text, arrow, until their speed or timing meets your expectation. At the end, let's add a background video to make the animation even nicer. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and I will bring more to the class.